The final event of 2022, emanating from the RJ Meyer Arena, Season's Beatings comes to you, kicking it off with the 99 overall, Ricky Owens. What a night we have in store.
It is a night where rivalries will culminate, scores will be settled, championships won and lost, and we are kicking it off with two of the top prospects in MCW, and Breaux, Keller, and Myles Hawkins.
And if you are joining us on Fight, we want to thank you and encourage you to go to www.mcwragetv.com. If you can't get enough of your MCW action, you can click onto the mcwragetv.com. We have a full library of past MCW shows with the biggest superstars in all of pro wrestling. And the first 30 days that you subscribe are free. That's www.mcwragetv.com. And this one, our first match underway. Man, this is a blue chipper versus a blue chipper. The upside on both of these individuals is sky's the limit, Ricky.
Oh, of course. These two former MCW tag team champions in their own right, but they're looking to break out as single stars. Myles Hawkins, he's maybe had a little bit more exposure as a singles, having a little slip there, but he's able to catch himself. That's why he calls himself the 99 overall. But he's had some stellar matches against people like Chris Bay, Alex Devine. He even took the fight to the Motor City Machine Guns not that long ago.
I'll never forget the first qualifying match of the 21st Shane Shamrock Memorial Cup. Hold on! Roll up, cover, shoulders down. And now Myles going for the can over with the bridge. Could he bridge out, rather, Breaux Keller? I'll never forget Myles with that drop kick to Rich Swann right on the 10 ring. Oh, whoa! Keller!
Whoa!
Man, he loses his balance. Oh, that was scary.
Taking out the ring bell in the process.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a dangerous sport. Professional wrestling, in an instance, in the blink of an eye, something can go absolutely wrong and can end a career can put you on the shelf.
Yeah, they talk about certain matches taking years off of your life, taking years off of your career as well. But, I mean, just wrestling in general can do that. Whoa! That could have been something as well. Myles Hawkins, that standing moonsault to the outside, taking out Breaux.
And the judges hold up 9.6, 9.2, 9.5.
Oh, showing off that high flying ability. Myles Hawkins into the cover.
Near leg hook. And a 2 count by our faithful MCW referee, Jason Tenno.
Breaux Keller showing how much fight he has. And you know he has tons of fight. I mean, he's a former MCW Tag Team Champion with Joe Keys. Joe Keys, we will see him later in a Tag Team Championship match.
Gets another bite at the apple, does Joe Keys with Dante Caballero against the trade. Speaking of the trade, Breaux Keller trying to knock the resident super athlete Myles Hawkins in the trade. Wow. All of that pressure, all of that force, like a Mach 10 into the chest of Myles Hawkins.
Burying both feet deep into the chest of Myles, driving all the air, trying to drive all the fight out.
You're going to have to bring it a little harder to take out the 99 overall.
That could do it.
The backcracker, far leg is hooked. Breaux Keller could have him. Whoa! Just by the hair on his chinny chin, Myles Hawkins was able to thrust up that right shoulder from the mat, preventing the 3 count. It's been a while since we've seen Breaux Keller here in MCW.
The last time we saw him was actually at the Shamrock Memorial Cup when he took the fight to Jack Evans. Wasn't successful on that night, but did put up a hell of a fight.
I mean, he's somebody that we've had to definitely the locker room and management has said we got to keep an eye on. As you see, Myles Hawkins keeping an eye on himself.
Whoa!
Wow.
Almost throwing Breaux Keller through the ceiling and out of the ring.
Oh, man. And the long limbs, like we call them, like the Ichabod Crane stature of Breaux Keller can make him a very effective mat wrestler, a very effective shooter, but it can also have those limbs be susceptible to any sort of damage when they're hanging out there so long. And speaking of damage, this one would be the cherry on the top of the milkshake. Oh my God.
Oh!
Did he get hung up? He got hung up on that middle rope. I mean, that is terrifying. There have been superstars, wrestlers, referees who have broken their necks hitting that rope with their dime stack, their cerebral vertebrae.
Don't be mistaken.
Cerebral, cervical, rather.
Don't be mistaken, folks. There is cable in between those ropes. That's just not like rubber. It's not just gonna spring you back. No, it's gonna hurt every time you touch them.
There's 2 options for the wrestling rings. That is kind of industry standard. It's either rope or, like you said, cable. Neither feels too good making contact, especially with a full steam ahead. Oh, Breaux Keller again firing off with that right hand. It's done him pretty well thus far as Myles Hawkins struggling to get back on the page.
Brent, this has been a pretty intense matchup. Both of these men obviously looking to prove something here tonight on the final show of 2022. Looking to go into 2023 with huge momentum. Myles Hawkins leap to the top. Oh, jackhammer off the top.
The cover. 2.
Wow. Breaux Keller barely kicking out. Oh, we got Portia coming back up. Myles sent her to the back during his entrance, saying that he's got this.
Hold the phone, stop the presses. Against Myles' wishes.
Hey, you heard me say, I told you, I got this.
Oh, man, here comes the traitor.
And then there's Brandon Scott, Mr. Excellence.
The goof, the traitor, the stooge, the mole.
And giving Myles Hawkins that chair. Oh, he hasn't won it.
There you go. The collegiate athlete, the former semi-pro baseball player.
Schoolboy. 2. Oh, so close for Breaux Keller. Myles Hawkins and Brandon, they've been having their issues. Drop kick to the face. And he doesn't want to win it that way. He wants to prove that this is his time to shine.
He doesn't want to win it that way because he doesn't have to. He's got the
elbow! Elbow off the top, cover! The 3! What a big win for the 99 overall Myles Hawkins.
How about the dissension, sending Portia and Brandon Scott, saying I don't need your help, saying he doesn't need the help of the trade, and he proved it as he gets the best of Breaux Keller. The 99 overall continues to boost those points. Don't go anywhere. Season's beatings will continue after this.
I'm here at Season's Beatings with Hellfire McGuire and Miami Mike. Now, Mike, it's pretty hard to believe that given a year ago, here you are tonight facing for the Rage TV Championship.
No. What's hard to believe about it? This is Miami Mike Walker. He's going to go in 10 toes down. He's going to get the dub, and we're going to hit the club.
No. You know, she's got a point. I mean, let's face facts. A year ago, I was getting rock bottom by that goofy-ass John Mathankus from Jimmy Seafood, and people laughed at me, and people booed me, and talked bad on my name. But let's look at what happened over the course of the past year. I'm the fastest rising star in MCW history. That's a fact, and that's pretty noticeable. Look at where I'm at now compared to last year. And look, everybody wants to be my friend now. They want to be my fan. You didn't care about me a year ago, but I get it. People want to jump on the bandwagon. It's a little too late for that now. Can't nobody in that crowd relate to me. You will never be me because everybody wants to be like Mike. With ice on my neck, ice on my wrist, and tonight, ice on this waist.
Yeah. Okay.
The hashtag is MCW Seasons Beatings. And this fatal four-way elimination women's match for the MCW women's title.
And we got ourselves the greatest damn woman, Gia Scott, someone who has been in this position numerous times. Now she's coming in as the challenger. Brent, if you remember at MCW's Ladies Night, she actually lost the MCW Women's Championship in a four-way match, but this time she's the challenger and it's elimination rules.
That certainly changes the landscape. I mean, it's been a nightmare for the women's champ in these non-elimination matches, first pinfall or submission victory. Now at least the champ has a chance to thin the herd.
Introducing next, international pop sensation, Mecca!
And ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out the MCW YouTube page where you can get exclusive content, free matches every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And be sure to become a member where you'll get the exclusive shows of MCW Breakthrough, a show that this woman debuted at. She actually won a fatal four-way match to earn this opportunity. And now it's for the MCW Women's Championship.
Becca, as you said, internationally known. I think after her debut, she had just come in from Germany.
Yep.
I mean, let's be honest, she's not a weekend warrior. She takes her passport and makes it happen. I have been waiting, looking forward to, and excited about the return of Raylan. I don't think there's a light that shines brighter than this young woman.
No, the room just gets brighter every time she walks in with that smile, her aura that she gives off, just pure happiness, excited to be here.
I mean, she is a firecracker. Very beautiful, but also very capable. Gia Scott with that scowl.
Oh, she remembers Raylyn. They had a little dispute over the MCW Women's Championship earlier this year, but now it's around the waist of the champion, the exotic goddess, Mandy Leon.
And if you could see the look that Gia Scott is giving the champ.
She is the MCW Women's Champion, the exotic goddess, Mandy Leon.
Brent, can you see the daggers? The daggers from Gia's eyes just glaring at Mandy Leon.
If looks could kill, we'd be calling the coroner for Mandy Leon, because Gia Scott is just eyeing her up, stink eyeing her, if you will. And this, what better way to say goodbye to 2022 and ring in 2023 than the MCW Women's title being contested in an elimination fatal 4-way with any of these combinations. One-on-one would be a main event anywhere in the country, but you get to see all four, and you get to see them here only in MCW.
And Brent, as I mentioned, this is an elimination match. Mandy Leon, she has a chance to walk out of here and get rid of 3 potential challengers for the MCW Women's Championship. She has to be pinned. She has to submit if somebody's going to walk out with that MCW Women's Championship.
Can you believe it? Look at this. Gia Scott taking it to Mandy Leon. They got their own issue. And now Becca and Raylyn, that's
A little bit more sportsmanship than, say, Gia and Mandy.
sportswomanship, sir.
Very true.
You see the side headlock. Raylyn whipped off. Down goes Becca.
Thanks for helping me not get canceled. I appreciate it.
You got it, buddy. I always got your best interest in mind. There's the drop down. Leapfrog. Becca there.
Oh.
Getting shoved off. Raylyn drops down herself. Another leapfrog by Raylyn this time. Arm drag. Didn't get all of it, but got enough of it. There's a deep one from Becca. Drop kick from Raylyn. Becca returns in kind, but not kindly with the drop kick. Oh!
Same thought in mind.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Well, we have a...
Mandy Leon on the outside getting thrown. Oh.
Wow, they just collided heads. They were both thinking flying burrito, and they just went splat in midair.
Wow, these women are just trying to tear each other apart.
Look what's on the line. The MCW Women's title. The, what does Gia Scott call it?
Felicia.
Felicia. Now it's Cleopatra around the waist of Mandy Leon, but the fact that these young ladies and competitors... Oh!
She
What a
is
beast!
showing her power.
What a beast!
Breaking through that double clothesline, delivering 2 of her own.
The fact that they have nicknames show you how much this title means.
Oh, no, they see it as their baby. It's part of their family now.
Oh, man. Mandy Leon, she likes to use those forearm shivers to the chest, sometimes to the neck and the chin. Man, they are devastating.
Yeah.
As is evident by Gia Scott backing up here. Whoa, what a roll through.
Quick thinking on the part of Mandy Leon.
What's Mandy Leon going to do? That rear waist lock. Gia holds on. Oh, that was inventive. That was interesting.
She just drove her shoulder into the gut of Gia Scott. I wouldn't really call it a spear. She more just stuck it in there. Oh, but that rolling senton off the apron to the outside.
More like an arrow, not a spear. I'll stop
Yeah,
that.
no, I like that. Thank you.
Oh, good. Here comes Raylyn.
All
The
right.
spark plug. The firework.
Oh! That drop kick to the outside, taking out both Gia and Mandy. Oh, but it looks like Becca has something in mind as well.
Looking to fly.
Oh, that flying crossbody taking all these ladies out.
All right, Becca. Now it's time to grind. Now it's time to roll somebody in and go for that cover. Thin the herd. Get somebody eliminated, and she's going for Gia Scott. Well,
She's bringing Raylyn. Oh, bringing everybody in. Who she wants to maybe prove that I can be all 3 of these ladies on my own.
the cover now by Becca on Ray Lynn. 2 count. Oh man, she's going around the world, I think. Cover on Gia Scott. 2 count. Over to the champ here, Ricky.
Despite what people may think, very smart move. You may have had a body part catch somebody in the head. You may have knocked them out. Roll them in and get that quick cover. Catch them sleeping.
Well said. You never know, because it's a lot of hips and glutes and feet and knees coming down on your head and neck. Somebody might have got caught. You're absolutely right. Whoa, speaking of forearm shivers there in her. Oh my God. Listen to that thud. Flesh on flesh. The rib cage caving in on Gia Scott as Becca seems to have some sort of intricate maneuver.
And while this may not be her debut in MCW, it's her debut in the RJ Meyer Arena, and what better way to make your debut here than to walk out as the MCW Women's Champion? But you can see Raylan, Mandy, Lynn, they have something else in mind.
Could it be the Tower of Doom? Gia, almost 6 foot on the top. My God, I've never seen anything like that.
From Gia and Becca, I'm not sure who got the worst of that. Raylan, Mandy, they may have used enough of their strength to pull both of them down. Definitely didn't take the brunt of that.
As you see, the MCW faithful coming alive for our champ, Mandy Leon. Somebody's got to go for the cover here. Ray Lynn is absolutely inert. She's out. Oh, now she's got a little movement. Yeah, I think you're right. Gia Scott definitely had the worst of that one. Almost 6 feet tall. Got superplexed.
Right. As you said, she may have taken the worst of that, but nobody's been able to capitalize. All 4 ladies kind of at the same level, just looking to trade strikes.
Man, this is a fight. That's what this is disintegrated into.
Yeah, it's a fight, but again, it's elimination. You have to pin, you have to submit the other 3 if you want to walk out as champion. This isn't one fall to a finish, so somebody's got to take control of it.
They got that low center of gravity right now, just meat chopping one another. Nothing pretty about it, except their faces.
And you just have hands coming at you from from all angles, from the left, right, and right in front of you.
Wow. Back and forth.
All 3 of these women giving everything they got to walk out as the MCW Women's Champion.
You'd be hard-pressed to find tougher competitors than the MCW women.
Oh, wow.
Wow. The beast is unleashed.
Stiff kick from Gia Scott. She has taken the fight to all 3.
The super athlete, Gia Scott, picking up Leon. She's got unfinished business with Mandy, the MCW Women's Champ. Hold on, Mandy fights out into the small package. Whoa! Unbelievable. Those long legs, Ricky, they worked against Gia there as Mandy Leon was able to secure that small package.
And look, you can see the shock, the despair on her face. She can't believe it. Gia Scott, the former women's champion, has been eliminated. Oh, and you can see it is stewing inside of her right now.
Well,
she's fuming.
It would normally be the time to go to the back and, tend to your
whoa,
wounds.
whoa. That's not yours. Gia, that's not yours.
We got to get a referee out here. That's not her belt.
That's not Felicia anymore.
Uh-oh, look at this. Mandy Leon sees what's coming. She's trying to block it.
Oh! That's the belt strap.
Whipped off the back.
It's not like it's no DQ. Oh, double DDT from Raylan and Becca. Oh, both women on. And Mandy Leon's been eliminated.
You know what this means, Ricky?
We're getting a new champ.
Could it be the Spitfire? The always shooting star-esque Ray Lynn? Could it be the jet setter, the internationally known Becca? Here we go.
Ray Lynn looking to become a 2-time MCW Women's Champion. Becca in her second match looking to crown herself as the MCW Women's Champion.
I didn't think she could get her boot up that high, but look at the elevation. Did you see that? Becca able to stomp out the face of Ray Lynn coming off those ropes. Hold on, the Fire Woman's carry. Spinning heel kick. Ray Lynn, this is what we're talking about, right?
This is what made her the MCW Women's Champion. Those quick movements, quick strikes. Meteora.
The cover.
Oh,
Ray Lynn was holding those ropes.
I was about to say, did you notice that?
Well, you know, it's been done to her plenty of times. Put her on the losing end of a matchup, high knee into the snapmare. But look at that, Becca trying to fight her way back up. She knows this match is won and lost on the canvas.
You can't be pinned if your shoulders are not on the mat. TKO!
Wow. Leg hook. Becca has her. We have a new champ.
This match and new MCW Women's Champion, Mecca.
Ray Lynn tried to roll that shoulder up, but was just a second too late. And Becca, in her second match, making her debut in the RJ Meyer Arena, and she's walking out the MCW Women's Champion.
Perhaps one would consider this an upset. I don't know. I think she was just the better woman this evening. And, well, we got a Mecca, now we got a Becca, and she is your new women's champion. This division is insane.
Beth at Season's beatings, and it's a little unclear what your relationship is with Kekoa. I mean, what's going on with you?
Wouldn't you like to know? But, you know, love, it's complicated. And you wouldn't understand what I feel. But tonight, I'm going to show Kekoa how I feel. With the help of my big brother Clay. Kekoa, see you soon.
Rise, peasants, and bow to your lord and master, the king of Maryland wrestling, Ryan McBride.
This one, it's been brewing for a while.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, making his winter residence with your mother at his palatial estate in Breaux, Kentucky. Weighing in at 202 pounds, he is the king of Maryland wrestling, Ryan.
But what is a king without his crown? And what is Ryan McBride without the winner, Andy Vineberg, in his corner?
He's the man with the most annoying theme I've ever heard. Never gonna get that ringing out of my head.
Yeah, I feel like after these shows, I go home, go to bed, and I can hear this. Nevertheless.
Actually, if you notice, Andy Vineberg is not out there with them, so I'll actually take the ringing over Andy speaking any day.
Yeah, this is a win for us. But what does that say? You know, there's been some trouble in paradise in the winner's circle. Could we see now? I guess Sam Adonis is going to be coming out with Andy Vineberg, right?
You would think so.
I guess
Okay,
Andy's made his decision.
Maybe not.
Now residing in Mexico City, Mexico, weighing at 251 pounds, Sam Adonis.
I fully expected him to kind of point back and, Andy kind of do his little strut out there, but that's not the case.
His little strut. He's a nuisance. And now McBride taking his self to the outside as Sam Adonis prepares. These two former colleagues, friends, brothers in battle.
About to say friends, maybe a very loose term. I was going to say more like associates.
Okay, friendly, not friends. But it doesn't really matter, right? Because the worm has turned as Andy Vineberg, unable to solve this dispute between King McBride.
Today's a terrible
and Sam
day.
Adonis. Oh, hold on.
Today, right? You speak English, no? Yes. Listen, this is my good friend Jose. We are brokenhearted because worse than Giselle and Tom Brady breaking up, I can't bear to watch the King Ryan McBride and Sam Adonis break up. What do you think? No. It's a horrible day. Terrible day, right? Oh, no, we have to stay here. That's why I'm not with you all here at MCW. But guess what? I'm sitting with Jose. He's a great winner. We're going to sit here and cry together. We cry together? Don't cry. There you go, okay? Because we're winners, right? Put that W up. Winner, right? Okay, we cry because this is terrible. We can't watch it.
What the heck did we just see?
Brent, was he wearing long sleeves at a beach?
Yeah.
He calls himself the winner. What a loser.
He is I don't know. I'm surprised he had a friend there with him. Unfortunately, the guy doesn't speak English, so he doesn't have to understand the
annoyance of Andy Vineberg's words.
Yes. Well, as annoying as he is, certainly the MCW faithful and, to the locker room and confessedly to us, we make no mistake about it. We make no bones about it. We cannot stand Andy Vineberg. He is a leech, but however, he does lead his charge at times to the big matches and the big victories. Otherwise, we wouldn't see these two bona fide stars, Sam Adonis, international star with AAA in Mexico City, Ryan McBride, the King of Maryland. We wouldn't see them doing battle if it wasn't worth it to them.
Well, these are two alphas, and they're looking to stake their claim. There can only be one true alpha. And obviously, King McBride thinks it's him, calling himself the King of Maryland Wrestling. But Sam Adonis, he's a huge name down there in Mexico. So then Andy Vineberg bringing him, as he said, he paid him a lot of money to bring him to MCW. Right, he thinks he should be on top.
Too drunk to watch me wrestle.
I enjoy that neither of these two men are looking to make friends with the MCW fan base.
Yeah, they are quite often on the wrong side of the ovation.
They're working together against the crowd, but want to fight each other.
And referee Mike Keener caught in the middle of this. Mike Keener, with 30 years experience in the professional wrestling industry, one of the finest officials in the entire sports and entertainment.
You know what we should have done? Put Andy Vineberg as a special referee in this match. Really put him in a position.
That's a really good idea, but it looked like he was avoiding catching a tan in that beautiful beach.
Yeah, clearly he left the country so he didn't have to witness this. Oh, McBride! That's a maneuver that's been done on him numerous times.
McBride fired up, going for those body shots, stubbing a mud hole.
Wow, McBride is on fire!
Wow. And Sam Adonis on those bird rubber legs, those
Wow. I didn't expect to see McBride
fired up like this.
Oh no, not at all. He's been more playing the mind games with Sam Adonis. Granted, though, at our last show here, MCW Breakthrough, McBride suffered a loss to Kekoa in that steel cage match. Maybe it's stinging a little bit, so he's going to take out that aggression on Sam Adonis. Cover, but only a 2 count off that drop kick.
Boy, and if you want to check out what you're talking about, that breakthrough, you got to go to YouTube.
Got to click subscribe. Also become a member and get all the exclusive content, including all of our MCW breakthrough shows, and you can see matches like Kekoa and McBride in that steel cage.
Whoa! Goodness, dumping him. You got to go to YouTube, get in the search engine, or the search bar rather, type MCW Pro Wrestling. It'll take you right there. Click subscribe, click like, click notifications on, and then become a member. Get all that free content, Ricky. I mean, a full library of MCW.
An ever-expanding library.
I mean, it's insane. Some of the biggest names in pro wrestling are competitors that you will see on there as the side slam. Both legs hook, very smart by Adonis.
If you notice, Sam Adonis kind of dropped McBride high and tight. And McBride's lucky they didn't land fully on the back of his head, knock him out on that move.
McBride trying to hold his own, and as you see
which he is completely able to do. He's held himself against the very best here in MCW and across pro wrestling. He's held himself against Drolix, the Bruiser, Matt Hardy, everybody that MCW has brought in. McBride you can look at as kind of like the measuring stick.
Yeah, he's kind of the gatekeeper, as you would say, leg hook.
As he should be. As he should be. He has held virtually everything that MCW has to offer. Heavyweight Championship, Rage, Tag Team. I believe he was the final Cruiserweight MCW champion, and he's a former Shane Shamrock Memorial Cup champion as well.
Yeah, but we're talking about Sam Adonis here. He's competing
international star.
Internationally in AAA and the NWA. He's all over the place. He's got wrestling in his blood. His brother, of course, is SmackDown commentator, or Raw commentator rather, Corey Graves.
Wow. That could definitely... cover. Ooh. Oh, very close near fall.
Yeah, that buckle going right into your sternum. I mean, it just projects the wind right out of your lungs.
That can cave in your chest cavity, puncture a lung. That could have been it for McBride. It almost was.
And, of course, we have no further indication on where the winner, Andy Vineberg's allegiance lie. Is it with both of these individuals? Is it with the King, or is it with Adonis, or is he just waiting to see who wins?
Oh, of course. You know Andy Vineberg. He loves to hitch his trailer to whoever can bring him the most money.
He bets on the winning team, right?
Exactly. Bet on that winning horse. And these two, as you like to say, Brandon, these two are thoroughbreds.
Sam Adonis.
Well, Sam looking like he may have a little bit more fight in him.
He does. He's got a bit of youth on his side. He's got size on his side.
He's got size, youthfulness. Oh, McBride's got some fight there. As I said, maybe that loss to Kekoa in that cage match, but McBride also cost Sam Adonis the MCW Rage TV Championship cover. Ooh, only a 2 count. So Sam, he's got a little bone to pick with McBride as well. Not just in Andy Vineberg's eyes, but for costing him that championship. Frog splash!
Wow. The King hooking the far leg, the lateral press. Wow, strong kick out there by Sam Adonis. And you said it, the Irish fight that King McBride has flowing through his veins. He's so resourceful. You can never count him out.
Oh, he's so good in that ring. And as you saw with that frog splash, he goes back to that style that he used to wrestle, that high-flying style. He can pull it out from time to time. Started to work more of that ground game. But when he needs to, he will pull out that those high-flying maneuvers that got him that ever so close near fall in Sam Adonis.
His playbook is thick. It runs deep. Good Hail Marys on the part of Ryan McBride. Oh, taking him down with that clothesline, hooking the leg, and another near fall.
As you've seen, those 2 counts, they're getting ever and ever closer to that 3.
That moment of destiny, that point of no return that is called the 3 count and the end of the match. What the hell's...
Wait a second. Why
I'm watching this? I can't believe this is happening right now. Oh, look at this man. Sam, behind you. Sam.
What is going on here? Why is Vineberg helping McBride as he got that DVD, the cover? Wow. Could it be?
I guess McBride, or Vineberg, mind you, has chosen his winner in McBride.
Do we have our answer? Where the allegiance of Andy Vineberg doth lie?
Wait. Not too sure what McBride was going for there.
What is, obviously.
Sam obviously not too happy about how that went down. I mean, he was rolling. He was going for something on McBride, and Vineberg, he just popped up and just ruined the moment for Sam Adonis.
I don't know where or what the intentions of Vineberg were, but he just cost Adonis this match. Wow.
McBride just rubbing salt in the wound.
You took the words right out of my mouth. As it looks like the winner's circle and Andy Vineberg going back to its roots with King McBride, Sam Adonis appears to want no parts of any of it. Season's beatings continues. Don't you dare move.
And that's why the king and I are winners. You see, Sam, your heart was never with us. You're too busy sucking up to Billy Corgan, hanging out with AAA, wanting to be part of MLW. Well, guess what? There's only one W that matters, and that's the winners. And King McBride, my first true love, King and I, we're back together, baby, because we are winners. You understand that? King, I love you. You're a winner. Sam, loser for life. Go suck up to all those promotions. 2023 will be the year of the winners. Mark my words, 2023 will be the year of the winners. Bartender, get me another apple juice. Winners don't drink.
I'm here with your new MCW Women's Champion and international pop star, Mecca. Mecca, tonight you beat all the odds and you walked away our new MCW Women's Champion. How are you feeling?
You know, it's funny that you say beat all the odds because everybody always underestimates me. And I'm sick of it. I mean, my first match here, I came in and I won. That was my first time here. My first time in the ring with any of those girls. And I beat them. I'm sick of being underestimated, and I am ready to show everyone what I am capable of, because tonight was just a fraction of it. Really, I can do so much more. And you're all gonna sit your butts in your seats and watch me do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the MCW Tag Team Championship.
What a year 2022 has been, and what we've seen in this year is a resurgence and a reunion for Keys and Dante Caballero, and they're better than ever. I'm Brent Terring alongside Ricky Owens, and this is Season's Beatings. The MCW tag titles are on the line.
Introducing the challengers at the body weight of 456 pounds, the team of Joe Keys and Dante Caballero.
Joe Keys, Dante Caballero, looking to walk out as the MCW Tag Team Championship, a title that they have not held in 4 years. And what better way to close out 2022 and walk into 2023 as the MCW Tag Team Champions, as the top of the MCW Tag Team division.
Tan, vascular, muscular, busting from the seams. These guys have never, ever looked better in their entire lives. And now they need that big win to cement their dominance in the tag team world, not only here in MCW, but all of pro wrestling. But it's a hell of a mountain to climb, Ricky. As the puppeteer, the master, the trade,
the sadistic sociopath, Robert Locke. As you can see, he's out there with probably his most loyal follower in Eric Martin. And what do you call her, Bren? His muse in Portia?
And their opponents, at the body weight of 440 pounds, they are the MCW Tag Team Champions, Eric Martin and Robert Locke. The Trade.
The mega mind, Robert Locke, the muscle. Oh, Eric Martin and the muse, as you said, Portia. Wow, look at this. Old Spanglish, Joe Keys and Dante not waiting around.
Now they know how dangerous the Trade can be. They remember at MCW's first pay-per-view on Fight TV, MCW Spring Fever, they remember they fought them in a #1 contender match. They know how dangerous they are. Oh! German suplex in stereo.
Oh man, Dante and Joe cleaning house. And if you want to see how this all came to fruition, you can go to MCWRageTV.com. That's www.mcwragetv.com, where you can subscribe and see the massive library we have. And guess what? Your first 30 days, if you sign up, are free.
I'm sorry, did you say free?
Absolutely free of charge the first 30 days. You can't go wrong. And I guess Rob Locke can go wrong here for stepping in the ring, the cover.
Yeah, but everything seems to be firing on all cylinders.
Wow.
For Joe Keys and Dante Caballero, they're looking great. We spoke too soon.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this, Ricky. We've been waiting for Joe and Dante to find their groove. To like you said, fire on all cylinders. It's taken a while for them to do so, to sort of get their groove back, if you will.
Yeah, it may have taken them a while, but they're here.
Wow. Double headbutt. Look at Joe firing back.
And Brent, we have to look. I mean, this kind of all started almost a year ago to the day, when Rob, at the time, we didn't know that he was the leader, but he was able to, I guess you could say, seduce Portia away from Dante and the Trade. Lure, probably the best term. And then you got Eric Martin, who left Joe Keys out, left him high and dry, cover. Left him high and dry against the Acclaim back at MCW Last Call.
It was 1 year ago this time, and surely,
everything's coming full circle. And now they're battling it out for the MCW Tag Team titles.
And this one, like you said, sort of all have been intertwined, these individuals all here. Oh, big boot by Busky. Eric Martin.
Eric Martin, he's had his issues with Dante for well over a year. And Rob, rather, kind of just, he was able to plant that bug in the ear of Eric Martin, was able to sway him into his way of thinking.
And that reveal of Robert Locke as the puppeteer, the man behind those cryptic messages. Oh my God, Dante getting his head
Lord.
slammed. Nothing pretty about it, but you can't argue with the effectiveness and the results. And certainly that reveal surprised everybody in the MCW faithful and everybody in the locker room. And since then, they've gone on to capture that tag team gold.
Just dropping him gut first. The sheer disrespect from Rob.
You're looking at 4. Hold on, a lateral press. Dante kicking out at 2. You're looking at 4 individuals, 4 talent, 4
premier
wrestlers,
athletes.
Premier athletes who have come up together. They've trained in the same dojos, the same schools. And there's plenty of heat, plenty of bitterness, plenty of personal issues over the past 5 years that have followed them. The cover here by Rob Locke.
Yeah, but over the past year, 2022, those issues, Rob is, as we said, he's become so sadistic. He's become...
It's a different ball game.
Yeah, he basically exposed himself as a sociopath. And he has just decided to target the former MCW heavyweight champion and Dante Caballero. Joe Keys, he came to the aid of his former tag team partner in Dante Caballero. He put his former friendship with Rob Locke, he put that behind him, and he looked to the future. And he told Dante, we were most successful when we were together. And look at them now. They're in there with the MCW Tag Team Champions.
Look at this, the slow, methodical pace. Wow, what strength! I mean, that is just muscling the man up. How powerful and impressive was Robert Locke there. Forearm across the orbital bone on the cover.
That'd be something I'd more expected from more of a Joe Keys, but Rob Locke, as you pointed out in the past, he has just gotten himself in the best shape of his life. And it is really showing right here, right now.
Let's not forget, Rob Locke has that wild card in his back pocket. He won that matchup that was a blank check.
Yeah, he has held that in his back pocket since all the way back Winter Blast Night 2 in Glen Burnie.
Wow.
Yeah, he's looking to cash it in at any time.
Well, he's got to wait for the opportune moment, but obviously in his mind it hasn't emerged. And what is it? He gets a shot at any title he chooses, correct?
Any title that he chooses. And it actually just worked out in his favor that him and Eric Martin...
Oh, how close was that? Look at Dante, though. It might as well be the Grand Canyon.
Scrambling for that tag, finally gets it.
Here we go.
Joe Keys just going to work on his former friend in Rob Locke.
Joe, the technician, the mechanic. Wow, back elbow with precision. And malice, aforethought. Joe is just trying to decimate the Busky one. Look at that, though. It takes a lot of strength to reverse. Big Eric Martin dumps him on his head. Joe Keys on fire.
I want to talk about it takes a lot of strength. It takes some very quick thinking. Joe Keys with that split decision DDT.
I mean, Joe Keys' wrestling IQ is beyond that of his experience.
This man eats and sleeps pro wrestling.
Look at these, the former friends, former partners. The powerbomb. Cocky cover there.
Maybe a little too cocky of a cover. If Joe Keys would have just pressed those shoulders to the mat, we may be calling them the new MCW Tag Team Champions.
All right. Robert Locke, desperate.
And you can hear the shrieking of Portia out there. She knows that Robert Locke is in trouble.
What's Joe Keys thinking here? High risk.
Ooh, forearm straight to the shoulder.
Oh, God, the meat chop, right? Just to the smacking of muscle and flesh. Tag out to Dante. Not sure if Robert Locke saw the tag. But Eric Martin certainly makes his presence known over in this far corner.
Yeah, but they were going after the illegal man, Dante. Looking to insert himself.
This is scary. I know what I think I know what they're thinking. Oh! Dubs him! Geronimo! Number 2! How strong and impressive is Dante Caballero, the Boricua, the Puerto Rican born.
Dante and Joe, they have just seemed to have the number of the trade here tonight.
This is what we've been waiting to see out of Dante and Joe.
They needed to find that fire again. They needed to find that drive. And what better way to find it than be in there with two men who have just made your life a living hell for the past year.
And the titles are on the line. It's like 2 birds, 1 stone.
That's just the cherry on top for them.
Rear waist lock. Joe likes to employ those German suplexes. Wow, what a gut wrench tilt-a-whirl.
Oh, and Dante plays for the board. Wow.
Man.
Little hurricane runner from Dante.
Taking the big man to the outside.
Oh, schoolboy.
Looking to steal it like a thief in the night.
Just tying the ammo of Robert Locke. Oh, nice wasteland cover.
SOS dump the cover.
Oh, you can see the shock on Robert Locke. He thought that was it. He thought he drove all the fight out of Dante.
Those creepy, sick, sadistic eyes bulging.
But Dante didn't become the second longest reigning MCW heavyweight champion for nothing. Now looking to become a 3-time MCW tag team champion. Robert Locke doing everything in his power to make sure that doesn't happen.
And if you remember back to the first time Joe and Dante were tag champions, they were young. They were green. They were rookies. Oh, what a clothesline. Leg hooked. The big man, the busky one, Eric Martin, splayed across the frame of Dante and a kick out. I can't imagine the energy that is expelled trying to kick that big Sumby off you when he's on you on the lateral press. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh. Oh, wow.
Trademark Locke.
Oh, and you can see Dante is basically limp in the corner. He may be out.
Looks like he's taking a nap the cover. And he is in no man's land, is he not, Ricky? Not only is he out, but he's in enemy territory.
Which was a very, very smart move from Robert Locke. He kept Dante in his part of the ring, making sure that no matter at what point Joe Keys got in there, he was not going to have any time to make that save. Dante had to save himself like he did with that Olympic slam.
Wow, went in from the cravat into that Olympic slam. This is that moment of respite that Dante needed. Can he get to his corner? But no,
oh no, go for the cover instead.
Wow, Keener, that's just a illustration of how good Mike Keener is as an official. Caught that out of the corner of his eye, did he? That foot on the rope. And this match goes on.
Goes down to count that pinfall, but he keeps an eye on everything that goes on in that ring. Not very often that you're going to catch Mike Keener slip up.
Seems to be some confusion on the part of the trade trying to isolate Dante.
Not really sure how to put him away.
Well, they both have that half Nelson. Oh. Dropping Joe Keys. Oh, here comes Joe Keys. Angrier than ever. Joe spears Eric Martin. Dante rolls up Robert.
Oh, that could have been the closest moment for Dante in this matchup.
Looking for that full Nelson slam. Dante, though.
Backcracker.
And he got all of it.
He got all of it, and I think Eric Martin, he got his knees thrown into the steel steps. He's down on the outside, and they've got Robert Locke isolated. This could be their moment.
This is what they've been waiting for.
This is what they've wanted for almost a year.
Oh, wow. God, what was that? Oh, my Lord. Stomping him out like a cucaracha.
Joe Keys and Dante pulling some tricks. Oh, but Portia playing her role perfectly and saving Robert Locke, but in the process getting tossed.
Well, Pixie-esque Pest taking a walk and
wow, that's a nickname.
Pound sand. Look at this. Dante, Joe, finally regrouping, shaking out the cobwebs. Looking for that ripcord.
Line of paradise. Oh, take it, Keener out. Not what Dante and Joe needed in this tag team title matchup.
Oh my God, both men dropped. The trade
They may not be walking out with the gold, but they just felt it right upside their heads.
That may be as close as they ever get to those MCW tag titles again. Robert Locke, leader of the trade. Put away Dante. Who's this? Brandon.
It's the trader Brandon Scott, but Portia's kind of, she's dragging Myles Hawkins out here.
Oh man, it's time to earn your bones again, Myles.
You can, crowd's telling him no, but that hold that Robert Locke may have over every member of the trade may be too strong.
Well, Myles, oh my God. Holy Lord. Slapping across the face. You know, Myles arrived into this thing.
Oh, Hawkins with that drop kick. Oh, Myles Hawkins showing that he's his own man. Dante and Joe taking Eric out.
The 99 overall saying if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
But in the ring, Joe and Dante.
Where's Keller?
He's crawling in there. 1, 2. We got new champions. The year of hell may have all been worth it as Dante Caballero and Joe Keys walking out the new MCW Tag Team Champions. And Brent, did you notice Myles Hawkins? He handed those titles. He gave the belts that he once held as part of the trade, handed them to Dante and Joe.
Double headline here, new tag champs in Dante and Joe, but the 99 overall, the blue chipper Myles Hawkins finally looking around and saying, I don't need the trade, I don't want the trade. And you better believe that the career of Myles Hawkins and his trajectory straight to the moon.
The 99 overall, he got rid of the one thing that may have been holding him back. 2023 may be a bright year for Myles Hawkins, but walking into 2023 as the new MCW Tag Team Champions, Dante Caballero and Joe Keys.
You already know your child is a wrestling superstar, so give them the chance to prove it by stepping into the ring with the most memorable birthday they will ever have. A party at the MCW Arena is a one-of-a-kind experience that gives kids of any age a chance to live their dreams and be a part of the show. Every guest will enjoy the celebration as they make memories that will last a lifetime. So skip the ball pits and trampolines and visit MCWProWrestling.com to sign up for an MCW birthday party today.
We want to welcome you back to Season's Meetings. Brett Herring alongside Ricky Owens. And how about this? It's like you got two bulls in the ring, and the rodeo clown.
Now, what are you talking about? He's on the outside. Hellfire McGuire. That's Miami Mike. Look, Hellfire's even dressed like the one.
Being accompanied to the ring by Hellfire McGuire. From Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in 185 pounds, Miami Mike Walker.
Let's talk about how we got here, Ricky. Moses recently dethroning the Kingpin, Demarcus Kane of that MCW Rage TV title. They were set to go one-on-one here in the rematch, but GM Phil Stamper decided, hey, this young kid, Miami Mike Walker, he's been showing up, he's been showing out. Let's throw him in the mix, see if he can't make things a little more interesting.
Miami Mike Walker has been having some stellar performances, and tonight he has a chance to walk out the MCW Rage Television Champion. But this man, he's looking to regain the championship that he definitely believes was stolen from him back at Autumn Armageddon.
The Kingpin looking in that ring like he sees lunch.
Introducing next, being accompanied to the ring by Gia Scott. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 265 pounds, the Kingpin, Demarcus.
Wow, look at that outfit on Gia Scott. She is looking unbelievable. Compared to the outfit on Hellfire McGuire, those blue shoes. Somebody tell him we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Start clicking your heels, man. Oh, wow, especially if you're going to be getting in the face of the Kingpin.
Whoa, oh my God. What is Mike Walker thinking? Gotta get referee, gotta get in there. Referee gotta get in there.
Yeah, Danny, get out of there.
You gotta respect that Mike Walker isn't backing down, but Jason Tano really needs to interject himself here. Keep them apart.
Yeah, Demarcus, if you're gonna go for anybody, go for Hellfire.
Enter the most immense MCW Rage TV champ I think we've ever had. Nobody brings the energy and the hype that Moses does.
And from PG County, Maryland, weighing in 300 pounds, is the MCW Rage TV champion.
The prolific one finally won that MCW Rage TV title, and it's like I always say, when the light bulb goes off and everything starts to click for Moses, we might as well all step back and give him every title because he'll be unstoppable. How about that showdown earlier that was getting really chippy there between the Kingpin and Miami Mike Walker?
Yeah, but look at the massive humanity in the ring with Moses and Demarcus, and then you see Miami Mike.
One of these things is not like the others, and here is the point, though. Miami Mike has, in effect, earned this. I don't disagree with that, Ricky. It's kind of indisputable, but he has yet to get that big W for a title. He's about to learn.
Yeah. You deserve that. That stupid little dance. You deserve that.
You don't like that, huh?
I enjoy it from time to time, but what I enjoy more is when Moses and Demarcus just are throwing bombs at each other.
Two bulls, one china shop. Neither giving an inch, no one giving quarter or respite.
This is a matchup that we have seen in the latter half of 2022. And as you said, Brandon, two bulls, one china shop. These two have just been trying to decimate each other every chance they get.
It has felt like MCW is just not big enough for both the prolific one Moses and the Kingpin Demarcus Kane, as both of them fall to the outside. Here comes Miami Mike. This is his opportunity. Who's he going to go for? Is he going to pick the bones? of Moses.
Oh! Look at Miami Mike go!
He just dropped the big man. Look at the momentum.
Look at drop the other big man.
What's Miami Mike thinking now? Oh man.
Let's be completely honest. This might be exactly what Miami Mike needs to do. He needs to use those high-impact moves to take out his bigger competitors in Moses and Demarcus Kane.
Devil-may-care attitude like a kamikaze pilot. Mike Walker throwing caution to the wind. And there's your favorite part, Ricky Owens.
As long as what he does is effective, go ahead, do your dance. But now you're going to have to deal with two very pissed off individuals who are looking to now just take your head off and maybe rip those legs off.
Well, he's doing the Ray Lewis dance, but he's in there with two gentlemen as big as Ray Lewis, so...
What, are you trying to make peace now? You just took him out of the outside.
Oh, what a zilch. And they just whip him off from the back of the neck, grab him by the nape of the neck. Oh! That is trademark Kingpin.
And very unlikely teamwork from Moses and Demarcus, granted. Okay, Demarcus.
Swatting him like a fly, like a gnat.
Now, granted, as I mentioned, Moses and Demarcus, they used to be a part of the bomb squad with Demarcus Kane being the leader. But, times have changed, and Moses, he's now the Rage TV champion cover. He was able to pin his former boss back in Autumn Armageddon Night 3, right here in the RJ Meyer Arena.
Well, I think that's a sensitive subject. I wouldn't call it his former boss, Moses, and the Kingpin, as you see. Miami Mike lining him up. High knee. Oh! Moses going for it. Oh, my God. How about this?
This is something I did not expect. That I expected.
Like a cement block. Wow. 2 count goes Moses. I mean, that's like throwing a slab of cement across the ring into your midsection. Ow. That's all physicality, brutality. The Kingpin shining through the cover. This is where Demarcus Kane is in his element, dominating, controlling that slow, methodical, brutal pace.
Just looking to pick apart anybody who he's in the ring with. And, I mean, if you look at Demarcus and Moses, they could probably use Miami Mike as a weapon to just beat the other one.
Yeah, they could pick him up, you're right. Just throw him around. Did you see Demarcus there cleaning the cleats?
Oh!
On the face of Moses. That cannonball.
Yeah, there's a reason that he asks everyone, who's the man? And right now it looks like it could be Miami.
Why are you even trying that? Why are you even going for those power maneuvers, Mike? You got to use your speed. I can't believe I feel like I'm rooting on Miami Mike Walker.
Everybody loves an underdog, but
am I sick?
I mean, this may be asking a little too much.
Do I have a fever?
No, but Miami Mike.
Wow, seamless. What power.
Miami Mike may be seeing red as the blood is rushing to his head.
He was able to fight his way out, but no! The Kingpin sees it through, drops Miami Mike high and tight with that brainbuster.
And you saw that smirk. He knows he has Miami Mike exactly where he wants him. And this is not like the women's championship match, the elimination match. This is one fall to a finish. If Demarcus wants to pin Miami Mike, he can. Swanton! He can pin him and walk out Rage TV champion without even pinning Moses.
Can we talk about how ridiculous that was?
The athleticism of Demarcus Kane on display.
And if you want to see,
and now we got the power of Moses on display.
And you're joining us on Fight. Go to MCWRageTV.com. That's www.mcwragetv.com. Subscribe, become a member, and you get your first 30 days absolutely free and access to the MCW library with big events where you can see the previous matches, the previous wars, the previous battles between Demarcus Kane and Moses. That's www.mcwragetv.com. And that's the very title that's in dispute right here, right now, Ricky.
You can also see the triple threat match between Miami Mike Walker, Jordan Oliver, and Leo Rush. Oh. That kind of sort of earned him this opportunity.
Look at Dorothy Slipper. Wow. Dorothy Slipper. Both legs hooked on Moses. Trying to steal one is Miami Mike, but that's what he's got to do. A cover and a kick out.
This is not like that previous triple threat match. These are two very big men who have mass on their size over Miami Mike. He needs to take any advantage that he can get. If he has to use Hellfire on the outside, do it. The championship is on the line.
Look at Mike mounting.
Wow, you're right.
Right hands.
You're right. It does sound like we're cheering for Miami Mike. Who'd have thunk?
Well, I mean, he's got to pick his spots, right? He's got to lay low when he's got to lay low. He's got to strike when he's got to strike. Because if he tries to handle Moses or Demarcus Kane alone, let alone both of them head on, he's going to become roadkill.
Oh, yeah, he was yelling right at Moses. This is his time. Not something to do in the face of Moses.
Oh my God! If you're gonna be dumb, you better be tough, Mike.
Oh my God!
Slamming him to the mat. This'll do it.
You want to feel bad for Miami Mike, but that was so entertaining to watch.
He is. I mean, his wrestling IQ may be smart, but his common sense is severely lacking at times.
It's that youthfulness. It has to be.
Caution to the wind, as we would say. And there's Demarcus Kane with that fireman's carry. How powerful, how strong.
Oh!
That Death Valley driver into the corner.
That could have taken everything out of Moses.
That shifted the ring. I mean, this is 500, almost 600 pounds of man.
Oh, as you said, Miami Mike picking a spot.
Oh, can he roll him? Get underneath and shoot that half on Moses. Those tree trunk legs hooked. Miami Mike, you see what he's doing. He's finding the moments. He's picking the spots. And he is slithering in at the last moment on the cracked window or the door ajar.
Oh,
and now
Hellfire on the outside. Oh, Gia caught him though. Gia's not a woman you want to mess with, Hellfire.
Gia will whoop that ass, catch a case like it was part of the plan. Oh man, he's paintbrushing the poor guy.
Oh, Miami Mike coming to the aid of his agent, but Demarcus, I think he lured him in with that one.
He caught Suburban Homeboy like a baby. Oh. I believe that's what you call a pip slap.
Oh, can we see it again?
I mean,
do it again, Demarcus. Come on.
They have knocked the soul right out of Miami Mike. Hold on, keep your eyes on the big man. Oh, Moses!
But notice Demarcus Kane, he avoided. He let Miami Mike and Hellfire take that bullet. More like a cannonball.
Hellfire may be dead. He is convulsing on the floor.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
And we are back to square one. The Rage TV title on the line. Your champ, Moses, the new champ, battling the man he won it from, the Kingpin Demarcus Kane. You're hard-pressed to find two beasts of men just squaring off.
God, you can see the sweat flying. Oh, Miami might get back in there.
I got to give it up to him. I mean, there's no common sense, but he is tough.
Yeah, and his teeth may be in the front row.
Look at this. Moses now has the big Demarcus Kane.
C-splitter. Oh, wow, super kick from Mike.
I'm surprised Mike is conscious. How is he still on his feet? No way.
May not have caught all of it, but caught enough.
You're absolutely right, Ricky. Wow.
Oh!
Just effortlessly.
Break!
What the?
No way! No way!
Doth my eyes deceive me? I mean, I was making the call, and you had to get my attention. Miami Mike.
Friend, in the words of the late great Don Wentz. You have got to be kidding! Miami Mike, the new Rated Television champion. What happened? What just happened? You know what, friend? You've said it before. By crook, by hook, by crook, by the book, out of sheer, we're gonna call it by sheer luck, Miami Mike scored that pinfall and now walks out with the ice around his neck, the ice around his wrist, and gold around his waist as MCW Rage TV champion.
And he's lucky to still have a head to put the gold around.
Wow.
New champ. Unbelievable. What a match.
I'm here at Seasons Beatings with your new MCW Tag Team Champions, Joe Keys and Dante Caballero.
Amy Rose, do me one favor real quick. Say that again. Say that line again. The new Tag Team Campeonatos. Say it again for me.
I'm here with your new MCW Campeonatos.
Perfect. Perfect. The trade boys. We told you what it was going to be when we walked in here. Mentirosos, liars, we are not. We said we're coming for what we want, and we're leaving with what we said we would. Trace times, that's 3 times. Trace times, Tag Team Campeonatos. Dante, hit him with the Spanglish.
Just in case, Joe, it's not campeonatos, it's campeones. Campeonatos is actually the championship. Pero no importa, because tonight, we actually were successful in what we wanted to do. Nosotros cerramos, we closed 2022 with gold around our waist.
Or our shoulder.
You see, exactamente. Pero, you see Joe Keys and Dante Caballero. We're 2 jacked up boys. You can see that we're 2 papacito heavyweights.
Niños.
But now, we're a little bit heavier. And we're gonna take this gold all around the world, hermano. We're gonna prove that we are the top of the class of MCW.
MCW Seasons Meetings rolls on from the RJ Meyer Arena. Brett Terry alongside the Wrestling Encyclopedia Britannica himself, Ricky Owens. And
the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, being accompanied by Zayda from Washington, D.C. at a combined weight of 620 pounds, the team of Stephen Fuerte, LDJ, and their Sigma in training, Austin Kingsley.
And Brent, while Stephen Fuerte and LDJ, while they may have the cigars, I gotta say, Zayda is looking smoking tonight. Austin Kingsley, not so much.
Yeah, what a buffoon, huh? A Sigma, what is it? A Sigma human in training?
Thought you did there. Sigma in training, Austin Kingsley.
I think Zayda Steel has everybody trained, not only in this Sigma male collection of, or tag team rather, but also most of the fans here, which is mesmerizing. But
yeah, they're cheering. They ain't cheering for you guys.
Let's not forget, though, they are a very capable team, making a lot of waves here with MCW, and
that's somebody else who's making a lot of waves here. The Heaven Sent Kid, Alex Divine.
Well, this one is all about respect, you know. We talk about measuring sticks and gatekeepers here in MCW. Black Wall Street and Drolix, certainly one of those gatekeepers. And, you know, we were alleged to have Angel Alvarado. We want to wish him the best. He is bedside with his mother, who's fighting and fighting for her life. And we just want to send our thoughts and our love, all of it, out to Angel Alvarado.
All of our prayers are with you, Angel. You and your family. But I gotta say, Brent, for 3 people in that ring who may need a prayer, because they're going against the Blackjack Tripper.
Let's talk about how Drolix thinks. He's got that old school mentality. You get respect by having your, what would you say, your brains beat in and surviving it and living to tell the tale and looking him in the eye after the match. Wait a minute.
Oh! Drolix bought some backup! Look at that! Steven Fuerte and LDJ, they lost their footing. They're shocked by seeing Solo make his return to MCW.
Well, if we're talking about a pecking order, if we're talking about Sigma and Beta and Alpha, no offense, I think the Alpha males just arrived in the form of the human Terminator that is Solo. And that man, Drolix, the OG. Alex Divine, of course, a young blue chipper in this one. And
gotta say, what a team. You got the high flyer and Alex Divine, this pure muscle of Solo. Then you got the veteran and just the sadistic nature of Drolix.
You're going to want to go to YouTube and search MCW Pro Wrestling, where you will gain access if you click subscribe, click like, click the notifications on, and you will get plenty of free content every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We throw up free matches. And of course, if you become a member, you receive some very interesting and quality benefits in that you as a member get to watch MCW Breakthrough, the exclusive event only to our YouTube, MCW YouTube members. And that's kind of where in Breakthrough, guys like the Sigma males literally broke through onto the main roster here in MCW.
Yeah, they scored a pinfall victory over our now MCW Tag Team Champions, Joe Keys and Dante. I think this is a mismatch. yeah, run.
You think? I mean, it is.
Wow, Austin Kingsley, you said like, what? I don't remember what you called him, but that was actually probably the smartest move he could have done, tagging Stephen Fuerte.
Austin Kingsley kind of jiggling a little bit on his way out of there. Got a little bit of love handle action there. Not an ounce of fat on the big man Solo. Built like a comic book character. Built like an action figure.
Oh, the only person on the Sigma Males team that can even compare to Solo is LDJ, and even then, Solo makes him look like just like an action figure, like you said, just a little toy.
Look at Solo. It's been a while since we've seen him, the human Terminator, here at MCW. But once Black Wall Street, forever Black Wall Street. And Drolix had to call in the favor, and I'm sure glad he did. Hold on, the cover now by Solo. On to Stephen Fuerte, that fire being put out rather quickly.
Solo definitely looking to make an impact on his return to MCW. And
what's this goofball on the outside going to do? What is he going to do when that happens to him?
I was going to say cover. Oh, only a 2 count. This may be a good time to plug the MCW Training Center. If you nice. If you want to get in the world of professional wrestling, you're going to have to deal with people who look like Solo. So you may want to get your butt to the gym.
Yeah, you might want to be trained, right?
Work out those leg muscles so that when you're in the ring with Solo, maybe you have a chance to run away from him.
A fighter's chance, any given match between those ropes, bell to bell. One competitor can defeat the other, but they can also have their skin slapped and torn from their body
and be disrespected.
Yeah,
wow, nice chop from Alex Divine.
You know, I asked Drolix earlier about what if Zayda Steel gets involved, because he said he wasn't worried about the Sigma and trainings. You see that agility by Alex Divine, and he said, when we're done with her, flatliner, Zayda Steel is going to be for the streets, whatever that means.
I have an idea, but I don't think I'm allowed to say cover.
And here comes that human Clydesdale. You know, he's strong, but he's a bit clumsy. He has yet to learn his footing. He keeps falling and almost cracking his head on that guardrail.
Yeah, and you saw LDJ, he may have made the save, but Alex Divine, he went right after LDJ.
You can't tag on the outside.
Wait, yeah, hon, is that legal?
No. And Becky Phillips is not going to see that stand. She's one of the finest referees in pro wrestling. Wait a minute.
No way that they came up with that. No way that was a plan.
What is that? Zilch's name? Austin
Kingsley the 5th.
Austin Kingsley the 5th. Ugh. I hate that.
Okay, that was a legal tag. But again, there is no way that was a plan.
Double back elbow, the Sigma males doing what they do best. What's their saying? The
greatest things walking, smoothest things talking. Oh. Drolix
just smacking the red onto the nape of the neck. You know, we've been saying Drolix has been working with some nagging injuries, but I think he's come to the other side. He's looking and moving better than he has all year, in my opinion. Hold on. Leg hook, but feet on the ropes. That's a rookie mistake right in front of the ref.
Brian, going back to what you were saying about the nagging injuries, I mean, but that could make Drolix that much more dangerous.
Like a wounded animal.
Exactly.
Or a wounded animal, yeah. You're not kidding.
Yeah, but Alex Divine in some trouble.
Serious trouble. Oh my God.
Wow, getting hit from all sides, including on the outside.
Not a cover. A lot of men would pay good money for that, but
Zayda Steel, yeah, you know, if it helps out her boy, she'll do that for free. She will slap the taste clean out your mouth.
Zayda Steel. She got it. Excuse me. Maybe.
Yeah. Can't get fucked.
She's got a hell of a lot of attitude, and she's not hesitant to show it. There goes Austin. There goes Fuerte. LDJ. Oh! Dropped. I mean, he's all brute force. It's LDJ and Alex Divine able to use that agility. Who's he going to tag?
Bringing in the MCW Sochi.
Wow, what a lariat. Another one.
Oh, come on, Austin. You were smart enough to run away from Solo. Do it to Drolix, too. Herman.
Power.
Spinebuster.
The OG of suplexes as well, the cover.
But LDJ making the save again. LDJ, he has been very instrumental in this match, making sure that his team stays alive.
He's like a human cannonball. They just keep firing him at the bodies, trying to break up the pinfalls.
Yeah, well, Solo just threw him into his own teammates.
Oh my gosh. The Human Terminator with Alex Divine!
Oh! Solo using his own partner, using Alex Divine to take out the Sigma males.
And if you haven't been to MCW Live and you're watching on Fight, you gotta be here live. Joppa, Maryland, the RJ Meyer Arena to see how immense these superstars are, like Solo.
And that cutter from Drolix. But LDJ in there again.
That 25 to life finishing maneuver It's usually Chuck Lennox and Drolix using it, but the Human Terminator.
Oh, Drolix calling for it, looking for that bruised mission.
Paying homage to the man who's once the franchise, the late great, the bruiser, R.J. Meyer, and Zayda Steele.
Zayda Steele distracting Becky, but
what a
Austin,
view, but she pays off in dividends. What was that, the cigar box?
Yeah, Austin had the cigar box.
That stooge may have just helped his team.
Now!
Are you kidding me?
Bren, we actually failed to mention that this was a matter of respect 6-man tag match, and probably one of the most disrespectful things you can do in that type of match is cheat your way to a win, and that's exactly what the Sigma males and Austin Kingsley did.
Give the assist to Austin Kingsley. I think this man has proved himself Sigma through and through. Certainly, Zayda Steele has. And you want to talk about respect? Well, it looks like the Sigma males want Drolix, Black Wall Street, to throw some respect on their name. Folks, don't go anywhere. Still to come, the MCW Heavyweight Championship will be on the line and more.
Season's beatings with Mandy Leone. Mandy, unfortunately, you did lose the MCW Women's Championship. Are you okay?
I'm not okay, okay? I've been disrespected here time and time again by Gia. I let it go. She's a former multi-women's champion here, so I hold my own. I step back and I take it. But this is the bottom line. I'm done with you, Gia. What do you want?
Oh, you're done with me? Oh, is it because, what, you don't have the title anymore? Like I said, if I'm not the champ, you're not going to be the champ. Go ahead and cry. Go ahead, Mandy. I'd love to see it.
And what happened out there? You screwed us both out of a title. Do you realize that? Where's your rematch? If you won the title, where's my rematch? Now Becca's the champion. Now what? What's the end game here, Gia? I am tired of you disrespecting me. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Cry me a river.
Save your voice for the man, some of it. You know what I'm saying? With more questions than we have answers. The obsession is real. For one, Mary Beth, who gets what she wants as the matriarch of the Jacobs family.
This is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, weighing at 302 pounds. He is the leader of the Jacobs family, Clay Jacobs.
What little sister wants, little sister gets. And Clay Jacobs, he looks to deliver here tonight at Season's Beatings.
We got Gabriel on the outside. Who's that? Jose,
Gabriel, Mary Beth, and Clay.
Can we talk about Mary Beth's obsession with this man? A man who probably had one of the best 2022s out of any MCW superstars. Certainly some match of the year candidates. One that never leaves the fans wanting more. Leaves his heart, soul, body on the line every single time. He laces the boots, the Hawaiian Warrior.
And his opponent from the Hawaii, weighing 220 pounds, He is the Hawaiian Warrior, Kekoa.
And Brent, you talked about having one of the best years in MCW, and he can't shy away from his personal life too. Just recently had another child.
We had a reveal, of course, at MCW Spring Fever, our first pay-per-view event, which, if you go to www.mcwragetv.com and sign up, you can see that event and so much more of our library, and the first 30 days are absolutely free. That's www.mcwragetv.com. And we thank you for joining us, whether you're doing so on Fight, whether you're doing so live, or YouTube. Oh! We could have gone anywhere, but you're here with us tonight. And I think the Hawaiian Warrior may be wishing he were somewhere else. But what is Mary Beth thinking? You just mentioned Kekoa, happily married, has 2 children. What is this obsession? What doesn't she get? The man Kekoa is not available. He is not interested. And you can't force your will on another human being, Ricky.
I mean, you know, there are some people out there, they want what others have.
They covet.
So maybe that's what Mary Beth wants. Granted, as you said, she seems to have set her eyes on a taken man in Kekoa. And now Kekoa kind of, drawing the ire of her brother and Clay Jacobs. Wow, look at the power of Kekoa.
Yeah, but she's affecting matchups, you know what I mean? She pretty much cost Kekoa the MCW heavyweight title. She's affecting the outcomes. She's like an agent of chaos, if you will.
Oh!
Wow, double boot. Drops the big man.
That rocked Clay.
Built like Bam Bam Bigelow and can move like him too. Clay Jacobs, though, flattened Kekoa. First cover of the matchup and a 2 count.
And that may be what Kekoa needs to do. He needs to use those high-impact moves against somebody with the mass. As you said, like a young Bam Bam Bigelow, the power of Clay Jacobs.
But he's sudden, he's quick, he can snap off his offense. And almost like a bumblebee, has no business being that big. And staying airborne at the same time. Beautiful European uppercut. The lateral press, 300 pounds almost across the head and shoulders of Kekoa. And look at that, right after the kick out, Clay Jacobs wisely just pummeling Kekoa. Ground and pound. Now he's shoving it.
Oh, going for the eyes.
Oh my God.
That's that sadistic nature of the Jacobs family. They say it right in their theme. Dig that grave, bury that body, and they're looking to bury Kekoa here tonight.
I mean, there's rumors running amok. Oh, what a hard luck.
I know where you're going with this. Are they rumors? Because they seem more like facts the more you
the more you living circumstances, the fact that they may only have 1 bedroom, or that their house is like a hoarder's house, and
hoarders in they haven't got rid of the skeletons in the closet.
Yes.
Literal skeletons.
50 cats, 80 dogs.
Oh, that explains the smell.
Paper tots and cat goo. Mary Beth seems to be the only one with.
Jacobs, if you happen to hear this, it was Brent Terring who said that.
Stooging me out there to the big man. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to be, taken somewhere where the banjo will be playing.
But why? Mary Beth may be there, and look how obsessed she is with Kekoa.
There's an old saying. You can do a lot of things, and if you're a ladies' man, but never, ever, ever should you invest or hook up with crazy, because you can't control crazy. You can't out-crazy. And look at this. It's looking like
you can't out-crazy. You may not be able to overpower Clay Jacobs.
Just bealed the Hawaiian Warrior like he was nothing.
I'll say that doesn't happen all that often to Kekoa. That just shows the immense power the immense power that Clay Jacobs has.
This is a battle of 2 gladiators. Couldn't be more culturally different. Size and strength look completely different. Wrestle completely different types of styles. But this is going to be a barn burner, no doubt about it. Hard hitting. No pulling back. No. Oh! 8-ball, corner pocket. Did you see how quickly he was able to leave his feet and execute that drop kick?
How quickly
Jacobs,
he hit,
that is.
Yeah, he hit that drop kick, but I also saw that it looked like Kekoa's neck just snapped on that top turnbuckle. Wow, that could have been career-threatening.
What's the big man thinking?
That may be also Clay being up that.
Look at that vertical leap by Kekoa, but look, he's unable to rebound. He's unable to capitalize on that well-executed drop kick. And Mary Beth obsessing here, yelling at Clay now.
As you say, Kekoa, he just left that window of opportunity. He just cracked it, left it ajar. This may be what he needs.
Oh my God.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? The athleticism, the fight, the spirit of the Hawaiian warrior is ablaze here at Seasons Meetings.
But as before, Kekoa not able to capitalize, looking for support from the MCW fan base. Granted, they will be happy to give it.
Well, he's got nobody in his corner except the fans.
Yeah, Clay, he's got his family. He's got Mary Beth. He's got Jose. He's got Gabriel. But Kekoa, he still has some fight.
Look at this, Kekoa firing off. He's found his groove. Kekoa trying to turn.
Here's what brought him to the dance.
Yeah, he's trying to turn Clay Jacobs into a luau, like the pig with the apple in the mouth. Put him on the skewer. Call it a night. Here we go. You know what's coming.
Can size him up. He's brought in many championships in the past. Oh!
How did he catch that? Jacobs, though.
Looking for that Scarlet Rod. Oh, spear!
Stuck him with that one. Hook in the leg. 2. Only close. Only in horseshoes and hand grenades does close matter. But that was damn hella close there, Ricky Owens.
2 9/9. Clay Jacobs able to roll that shoulder out. Doesn't want to disappoint little sister Mary Beth. He promised that he would deliver the Hawaiian warrior.
Look at this psycho. Why doesn't she take a hint? Why doesn't she take a hint? The Hawaiian warrior.
What's the reason? You can't reason with crazy?
Yeah, you can't talk to crazy.
And Kekoa looking for that frog splash. Oh, saw that Clay was on the move.
Pivoted.
Oh, Clay literally on the move.
Wow. Turned him inside out. Did you see that?
Looking to take the head off of Kekoa.
This crowd solidly behind Kekoa. And for good reason. He's given them some of the most epic matches they've ever seen here at MCW. And he has come so close.
Scarlet Rod.
That's going to do it. He's come so close to regaining that heavyweight title. But now, the business at hand is the Jacobs, and this is going to do it. Hold on. Playing with this food here, Ricky? What's going on?
As you said, it was going to do it.
Oh.
Just cradle. Wow, that's creepy. Just cradling the head of Kekoa.
Look at Mary Beth saying she wants to lay lips upon Kekoa. Is he singing him a lullaby?
I honestly don't want to. I don't want to know what kind of lullabies the Jacobs family has.
Look at Jason Tanoa, a referee. He's never seen anything like this. He's not sure what to do.
Oh, look, Clay intimidating Jason and allowing Mary Beth to have her way.
Is she?
She just licked the war paint off of him.
Is she licking the man? This man has a wife. He has children. They watch his matches. What is wrong with this broad?
Sammy, you may want to fast forward through this part.
Hold on, Kekoa. Grabbing the wrists.
Oh!
Hawaiian warrior fighting back.
Taking out the other members of the Jacobs. Oh.
And Kekoa is now fighting a war against 3 very large men and 1 psychotic female with a steel chair.
Oh, she's got a weapon in there. I think she...
Hold on.
Oh, wait, no.
I
thought she was angry. No, she looked...
We've seen it. We've seen this before where she's offered the chair to Kekoa.
Ow!
Oh man, she has just snapped. She's not getting what she wants. She's throwing a tantrum.
Boiled brat. Oh! Play Jacob, you messed up!
A little brotherly love, and I'm sorry, Mary Beth threw herself on the train tracks, and the train was coming. And she got... No way!
No!
No way!
I'm not gonna say it's wrong or right. Front!
I didn't hate it. That's been a long time coming. Hold on!
Equal opportunities, cover!
Kicking out.
Super kick!
Got all of that one, Ricky.
Oh! A painter from Kekoa. And now looking to deliver one more to the heart of the Jacob frog splash!
What's good for the daughter is good for the brother. Yes!
The Hawaiian warrior able to fight off an entire family and walk out victorious here tonight.
It has been a bittersweet year for Kekoa 2022, but you can't argue. He has left everything. His sweat, his blood, his tears, his soul, his warrior passion in that ring each and every time he competes. And let's just hope that maybe we've seen the last of this strange obsession with the Jacobs, Mary Beth, and Kekoa. How impressive is the Hawaiian warrior?
Yeah! Yeah, Philly boy! Hey, dap me up, dap me up!
Congratulations,
Hey,
congratulations.
Yeah, you're a smart guy. Smart guy!
Can I help you two?
Oh, can you help us too? Yeah. I'm wondering who I'm gonna defend my title against, okay? I got a lot of different people in mind. I can't think of them right.
We want Tito Santana.
Tito Santana!
We want Tully Blanchard.
Tully,
we want
Tully
Jake the
boy.
Snake Roberts. Let's get some real
legends.
competition.
Legends for a legend. Fastest rising star in MCW.
Don't forget.
Shouldn't you be a little bit more worried about former champion Moses?
Moses? Who is right?
The former champion?
I mean, you remember him because, he's the one who chased you out of the
Yeah. No, look, he's the one who should be worried, all right? Moses is lucky that this is a singles title. Because if it were something else, you might see, Hellfire get in there and we could take him on,
Hey,
all right?
a little wild out there. I like that.
That's not a bad idea.
What you mean?
How about we have the two of you team up to take on Moses and a partner of his choosing? You know what? I'm going to make some calls. I really
Wait, no. What do you mean? That's not what I
meant,
meant, Phil. That's not what I meant. Do not walk away from me, Phil. Do not walk away.
You wrestle?
No.
Oh, shit.
No, tonight wasn't irony or night, but we're gonna come up with a
Wait, Demarcus, Gio, hold on. Can I get a word with you guys? Just give me one.
I have a real big problem. And his name is Myles. I think you might be the solution. There's a lot in there.
There's a lot. This is good. Look, take you need to think about this. Yeah.
This is the one so many of us have been waiting for. The showdown between the grappler, the fighter, and the human animal, the apex mammal predator. It's technique versus raw power.
Making his way to the ring, weighing out of Columbia, Maryland, weighing in at 225 pounds. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, world champion, and the best grappler in the world, the Mushmaster, Tim Spriggs.
And Brent, this will be a legitimate one-on-one matchup because if you notice, there is no Team Spriggs. There is no champagne campaign because they are banned from ringside for this matchup.
And that's not to take anything away from Spriggs. You know, the Mushmaster, so capable in his own right. I don't think he ever needed Team Spriggs, but he never hesitated to cut those corners. And unfortunately, that's what got us to this point with American Muscle. Did you hear that roar out of Tim Spriggs?
I hear the roar out of Alec Odin.
And his opponent from our nation's capital, weighing 275 pounds, American Muscle, Alec Odin.
Alec Odin, who has had his issues with the Mushmaster since Bruiser Strong. When Tim tried to, he admitted it, he tried to cripple American Muscle.
Well, look at this. Our official, Becky Phillips, in the ring here with Tim Spriggs. You remember, he lost his cool. He snapped and almost took off the arm of Becky Phillips, who was kind enough not to press charges. Said she doesn't want Tim Spriggs fined. She just wants to come back, do her job. And I mean,
she understands that the job of a referee, it comes with the territory.
Yeah, but that was. Look, I like Tim Spriggs.
Really?
I do. I think he's a talented athlete. I think he's got a hell of an upside. However, that was unconscionable. Whoa, kind of a new look here for Big Alec Odin.
I like it.
Well, if you don't, it's too late. Collar and elbow tie up. Lacking horns.
So you're saying I could look like that if I just worked out like Alec Odin does?
You're almost there, buddy. You're almost there.
There very few people can look as good as Alec Odin. But Mushmaster, I mean, he may not be as big as Alec Odin, but he has that power behind him that you don't see it, but it's there when he goes to throw you around.
It's technique versus brute power, like we said, and you know, the Mushmaster, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, black belt, and grappler. He's a man that got. Oh wow!
Wait a second, that's the guillotine.
He's got that guillotine. He's a man that left MMA because he was so controversial, was so disliked. Some would call it jealousy.
He left Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because he had mastered it. Now he wants to master the world of professional wrestling.
He says he's here to make millions and millions of dollars. He's here to be a top guy. He's here to climb the mountain, look down upon the valley, and say, I am the man. I am the Mushmaster. And I'll tell you something. He may just get to that point. What are we seeing here a little bit?
Oh, and I think Tim's trying to draw Alec into his world.
That Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you know, a lot of it starts with that ground game. You try to lure him in.
As we've mentioned, Alec Odin, he has an amateur wrestling background. But Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the sport that I said Tim had mastered, and now he's using it to his advantage to bring down Alec Odin, to break him down and bring him down to the mat.
He's trying to take home a limb back to Columbia, Maryland. You know, 2022, Columbia, Maryland was voted the safest.
And now we know why.
The safest neighborhood in all of America. So I guess that's because Tim Spriggs lives there. Maybe he's the mayor.
I mean, who's going to tell him no?
Who's going to come there and start something with the Mushmaster? Oh, on that rear naked choke. He got the body scissors. Now he just switches over, trying to break the clasp. And keep in mind, if the arms, tree trunk-like arms. Hold on, shoulders down on Tim Spriggs. If those arms or fingers are unclasped, he could break the arm of Alec Odin.
Alec Odin, no matter how much power you have, when you use all of the strength in your body to try and rip that arm, to try and break that elbow, it's going to break.
Listen,
but Alec, I mean, look at him. Using that power to his advantage.
Oh! Right on his tailbone goes Tim Spriggs. You know, this one may not be pretty. It's like a rhinoceros versus an elephant in there. Damn it, or rather a shark. What would happen if those two collided? But
it depends on the element.
I think there's going to be...
Wait, Alec. Alec going flying!
Wow. Have you ever seen a man that size?
I believe I've only seen one man, the legendary Undertaker.
Launch himself, huh?
The American badass, the Undertaker. Now we got American Muscle.
He's kind of a badass himself, isn't he?
Exactly.
I think Tim Spriggs did not see this one coming. He definitely didn't anticipate that Alec Odin would launch himself from the middle of that ring all the way to the outside, as now Alec Odin taking the fight to Tim Spriggs. Becky Phillips in the ring, instituting that 10 count.
Alec Odin is another one that he's deceptively agile. That while he has that power game, he can fly around the ring when he wants to.
He doesn't skip leg day, Ricky. That's why he's got that power game in those lower extremities. As you see Tim Spriggs looking like Pinocchio, looking like a rag doll.
Oh. Yeah, but that elbow, that's rocking the jaw of Alec Odin.
And what's Spriggs doing? He's trying to hold on to that top rope.
Yeah, he does not want to leave that corner. He does not want to give Alec Odin any more offense.
Going low, the standard switch. Hold on. Oh my goodness, Sniper extending that knee. That is a brutal way to break down and just decimate your opponent.
We've heard the saying before, the knee does not bend that way.
He is trying to deconstruct American Muscle, trying to take away that vertical advantage, trying to take away those tree trunk-like legs where so much of the power of Alec Odin resides. And if he can keep him grounded, if he can keep him on that mat, this is going to be Tim Spriggs' fight to win.
And notice Tim Spriggs, he has been able to just shift his offense. Originally, he was going for that arm, looking for that cross arm breaker. But then as soon as Alec pretty much offered up his leg, Tim decided to switch and went for that leg, trying to break down Alec Odin. That's what makes him so dangerous, that he's able to pick apart any body part and use it to his advantage. Any weakness that you have, Tim Spriggs will exploit it.
The R.J. Meyer Arena serving as the Roman Coliseum. Season's beatings like the Caesar's Gladiator Wars, and you are seeing two of the most capable and tremendously impressive gladiators in all of MCW. As that rear waist lock by Tim Spriggs, and he's leaning all his weight, if you see that, trying to gas out Alec Odin.
Yeah, and with those added kidney shots, Tim Spriggs may very well be on his way to victory in this matchup.
And not to be crude, but enough of those kidney shots, the next day you're, urinating blood. You'll know why. The bridge!
Oh, Alec will definitely know why, because he was in there with the Mushmaster, Tim Spriggs. Oh.
Easy now.
Yeah, Tim taking exception to the count from Becky.
And that's the thing here, Ricky. The Champagne Campaign, Team Spriggs it was sort of like a caveat. It was the sizzle to the steak, but there's plenty meat on the bones for Tim Spriggs. He can get the job done on his own, and he's proven it right here at the behest and at the
behest of American Muscle. Oh, there's that dance.
Yep, at the behest of American Muscle, and despite not having his cohorts at ringside.
See, that's the thing. The Champagne Campaign, he didn't need it. It was all just pomp and circumstance.
Well,
yeah, but he may may have shown up a little too soon because now Alec Odin is rocking and rolling.
Spine to the pine. The cover. Kick out by Spriggs. Alec Odin starting to look gassed. Frustration and fatigue beginning to take over on American Muscle.
Yeah, he's wondering what does he have to do to put the Mushmaster down. And this is his opportunity. This may be his best opportunity. No champagne campaign. Tim is on his own. And this is the sport that Alec Odin, that he has trained for his entire life. Tim Spriggs, it's more of an away game for him from the world of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But look at that. Look at him pick that ankle.
And he's trying to bend it in a grotesque way. Oh my God, the brutality. Look at this now.
Oh, not letting go either.
Seamlessly rolling through, no contact broken or interrupted. He's got a piece of it, and he's looking to take it on. Into that second buckle, that was all power. How is Alec Odin able to maintain power in those legs and those moves, despite having that knee hyperextended? That ankle picked.
It was all adrenaline, but that may have been driven out of him. Mushmaster with that German suplex, and he hasn't let go of it.
Look at the face of Alec Odin. He's sucking wind right now because that body of Tim Spriggs is just sprawled over the upper portion of Alec Odin's back, just kind of forcing the lungs into your intestine, kind of curving you into a C in a way the body isn't supposed to. Hold on, cover. In the way the body isn't supposed to contort.
Trying to squeeze all the air, all the life out of Alec Odin. Tim, stop worrying about Becky's count. Worry about American Muscle. That's your opponent.
If there's one thing about Tim Spriggs, there you go, Becky. Don't take no ish from nobody. If there's one thing about Tim Spriggs, it's that he loses his cool. Wow. Up in the air. Gorilla press. Slow. With authority. The cover. 2. Almost the very first pinfall loss for Tim Spriggs. He has yet to tap. He has yet to be pinned. He is undefeated in that respect here in MCW.
His only blemish was the disqualification back at Autumn Armageddon, but as you said, he has yet to be pinned, yet to submit. But Alec Odin may very well be on his way to being able, to take down the Mushmaster, but
the body scissors. He's got the triangle, and look, prime real estate. He's up on the top rope, so he's got all the leverage.
But the problem is he's on the ropes, and Becky, the great official that she is, telling him, you need to release it, you need to be off the ropes.
Can't win that match on the ropes. You got that 5 count. So, Tim Spriggs now. With those elbows. He's trying to split the flesh on the top of the head of Alec Odin and have him leaking. This one is so personal, Ricky. This one we knew was going to be a battle. It has not disappointed.
Now, when Tim Spriggs, when he tried to cripple Alec Odin back at Bruiser Strong, Alec took deception. He never tried to take him to his career.
That is country strong, baby.
Country strong, that's American Muscle. Looking for that moonsault. Knees right to the midsection of Tim. Cover, 2. But Tim Spriggs able to roll that shoulder out. Alec Odin may not have got all of that moonsault, and that may have been the only thing that saved Tim Spriggs there.
I don't know if that was a Hail Mary on the part of Alec Odin. I don't know what else he could possibly have left. His legs have been crumbling underneath him. He was able to execute a moonsault.
That was his bread and butter. But as we saw it, Tim has been working on that midsection, working on those legs. And that may have been what helped him right there. But Alec Odin, he's feeling it. He's feeling that energy from the crowd.
This is Clash of the Titans. And it looks like Team Spriggs, watching from the back, they have their...
Becky equipped... Well played for the Bushmaster! Doesn't need to go that route.
But he does.
But won't hesitate to go there.
He's got the body scissors in conjunction with that rear naked choke. And just dispersing his weight and Alec Odin's own weight against him, just crunching American muscle, crumbling in and of himself.
Brian, Alec may be fading. And how could he not with a low blow with that rear naked choke? Oh, Becky's calling it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has stopped the match and awards the decision to the Mushmaster, Tim Spriggs.
Alec Odin did not tap, but Becky saw the writing was on the wall. The Mushmaster had American muscle dead to rights. And Brent, he did it on his own. Whether you consider it controversial or not, Tim Spriggs, the Mushmaster, did it without the Champagne campaign, did it without Team Spriggs, and he's looking to show that he is the one that will master the world of professional wrestling.
He came, he saw, he conquered. Let the celebration ensue. Tim Spriggs and the Champagne campaign taking a victory lap in the most impressive victory of his entire professional wrestling career. Is there anything this young athlete cannot do? Holy God! Ricky Owens, we got a killer on our hands.
Are you interested in a career in professional wrestling? Well, let the MCW Training Center provide you with the fundamental skills needed to succeed in the world of professional wrestling. We offer beginner, intermediate, and advanced classes focusing on physical fitness, in-ring training, promo skills, and more. For more information, visit mcwprowrestling.com for more information and to find out when the next classes will begin. Let the MCW Training Center turn your professional wrestling dreams into a reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is an I Quit match. The only way to win is to make your opponent say the words, I quit. And it's for the MCW Heavyweight Championship.
The place, the RJ Meyer Arena, MCW Seasons Beatings 2022. My name is Brent Herring, my broadcast partner, Ricky Owens. It's main event time. And the center of the wrestling universe makes his way. Will he utter those forsaken words, 2 syllables? MEC, CA, obsessed, just completely overtaken, psychotic about possessing the MCW Heavyweight Championship. Like Gollum in Lord of the Rings. That's how much this man covets and seeks out that title to make this Mecca Championship Wrestling, but he will have to contend with a man who's having a summer career high, or winter rather. I'm in the wrong damn season here, Ricky. I'm so fired up.
He has had a hell of a year, but Brent, look at that wound on Action Andretti.
He caught a fireball from a damn wizard. Chris Jericho took out the eye of Andretti after Andretti pulled the upset of the decade, defeating one of the GOATs in Chris Jericho. He is your newest all-elite wrestler, but he is also paramount right now, your MCW heavyweight champ, and coming into this match one-eyed against one of the most dangerous men in all of sports and entertainment, the Mecca.
And like we had said, Brent, Action Andretti coming off a huge win over the Ocho Chris Jericho.
But there's a price to be paid for everything.
There's a price to pay, but just think, he does not want to go back to AEW. Does not want to go back into that locker room, having uttered the words, "I quit." He wants to go back there and be able to call himself still the MCW heavyweight champion.
Can you imagine the bittersweet, the juxtaposition, having a once-in-a-lifetime upset, defeating Chris Jericho, then to lose your title?
The challenger from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing 215.
We got the introductions in Ring Classic Championship introductions for this side. What's going on here?
All four of you want something. So all four of you are going to have an opportunity. It'll be a blank check match. Blank check. And whoever wins becomes the number one contender for the championship of their choosing that they can cash in at any point.
The puppeteer, the man pulling the strings, has a blank check for a title anytime, any place here in MCW.
Are you getting this? Are you getting this right now? Follow me.
Are you kidding? What?
No. February 6th. Don't act like you forgot. I have the blank check. And I'm cashing it right now. I get to do whatever I want with that. And I am going to challenge for the MCW heavyweight title tonight. Right now, as a matter of fact. And guess what? Because I have that, it is going to be no longer an I quit match.
So, the complexion of this match completely turned upside down. Robert, that blank check.
The sadistic sociopath, Robert Locke, cashing in that blank check.
Hold on a second, Rob. I know you just cashed this in, but you see, I was already planning something different. I was already adding another entrant into this match. Let me bring him out right now.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God!
I can't hear you.
You may not be able to hear me, but the MCW fans are on fire for the human tire fire. Ken Dixon. And so, Brand, this may no longer be an I quit match. I believe this is a fatal four-way. Action Andretti, the Mecca, Robert Locke, and the returning Ken Dixon.
Look at this face-to-face, eyes-to-eye.
I see it.
Action Andretti and Ken Dixon. Man, only here in MCW, things can change in the blink of an eye like that. Another pun intended, or unintended rather. Action Andretti.
Wow,
did you know did you have any word we were going to see Ken Dixon here tonight?
I didn't even know he was in the building tonight.
Of course, we heard the rumors that he's been suffering from some nagging injuries with that broken neck that has undergone surgery, and it looks like he's 100%. Tossing out Robert Locke. I think Robert Locke came out here to play spoiler, thinking he may have had this one in the bag. But you know who's got to be clawing at the walls, his vein bulging on the top of his head, that curmudgeon, that psycho, that unhinged MECCA, the Mecca, and that MCW title means more to him than anything.
The epitome of rage in the Mecca. And he is in there with the man who 1 year ago, Brent, he ruined the Mecca's reign. He ruined his chance to make this place Mecca Championship Wrestling at MCW Last Call.
They tore down the building, literally. Through the walls. Through the doors. Hold on.
Through the walls, there were thumbtacks.
Hold on, the Mecca holding on for dear life to that bottom turnbuckle was just pulled off, and I guess with this much moving parts, Keener doesn't have time, to salvage the situation, so
just go with it, Keener. This is for the heavyweight championship.
No friends, no love lost, only bare knuckles, brute force, and a lot of resentment, blood pouring over as this undeniable blood feud continues between the Mecca and Ken Dixon. Hold on, Robert Locke. Oh, shoulder first goes Dixon into that unforgiving steel post.
Shoulder into the post, and Bren, well, this may not be an I Quit match anymore. We are definitely getting some brutality here.
It may not be an I Quit match, but somebody is going to have to. Somebody is going to get the best of and leave here at the MCW Heavyweight Championship. That corkscrew into the cover by Action Andretti. Andretti, of course, AEW's newest superstar. With that cross body, how impressive is Andretti? As you see the Mecca going to the top. From the burning building, here comes the Mecca.
Ooh, and you can see Andretti, he's got to be careful with that eye.
It's a blind spot, right?
Exactly, that clothesline from the top rope. It's a blind spot, but it's also a target.
NCW General Manager Phil Stamper has sanctioned this contest as a fatal four-way one-fall match.
Well, that's the official word.
One fall.
But we were kind of functioning under that thought process, but we now have it officially announced as Action Andretti. He's on that. Look at that exposed buckle. Hold on 1 second. No way.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, right to that eye. Right to that injured eye. Oh, and you can see Mecca, even with the rage that this is no longer one-on-one, you can see he is happy with his handiwork.
He may have just fractured the face, the orbital bone.
Re-injuring that eye.
I mean, you talk about Action Andretti has been on a meteoric rise this year and certainly experiencing success like never before in his life. And it is apparently going to be derailed not only by Chris Jericho, but Chris Jericho should maybe buy a steak for the Mecca because he is doing Jericho's dirty work for him down here in MCW. And he's having a good time hurting people.
Oh, Mecca may want to buy Jericho a steak because he may be walking out as the MCW Heavyweight Champion because of that.
Why don't they both buy each other steaks?
Do we really need another one of those? I can't see Mecca doing a little song and dance. But Brent, if you look, Action Andretti, he's been taken to the back. At this rate, we may almost be guaranteed a new MCW Heavyweight Champion.
Well, there's no way Action Andretti is. The doctors and our producers came out here. The eye was already burned. To have it placed just with abandonment into that exposed bottom turnbuckle could have shattered the bone. Andretti's got to be on his way to a hospital, I hope.
Andretti did not come in here at 100%. But now But now because of that, we may be calling either the Mecca, Robert Locke, or Ken Dixon the new MCW heavyweight champion.
Of course, Mecca, former MCW champ. Hold on, hook at the tights, the roll up. No honor amongst thieves or weasels or psychopaths. The buckle, the second one.
He took it off.
When did that happen?
Mecca as sneaky, as sly as ever. Oh, he had a plan, and it's working to perfection for him right now.
This is almost a masterclass in how to eliminate your enemies one by one. Mecca has obviously been reading the art of war because he is dominating this heavyweight title match. An impromptu fatal four-way now turned into effectively a triple threat. He had no way of knowing what was going to happen here tonight.
No, but the MO of Mecca is use everything at your disposal to your advantage. I would not put it past him that every time he walks in this arena, he looks for some way to take apart his opponent and using everything that the RJ Meyer Arena has.
Unexpected maneuvers and unexpected ways that other competitors would never think of, as that atomic drop placed perfectly, textbook, single arm DDT. And again, it's that left shoulder, I believe, of Ken Dixon after hitting that turnbuckle, or rather that post. He's been favoring it. I'm just grateful it's not the neck, but still looking to prove.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Bren. Ken, he just returned from the nagging neck injury. Now he may have suffered another one.
No doubt. If you tear a rotator cuff or a shoulder injury, it's so painful. It takes forever to come back from. Robert Locke, though, finally showing his dominance.
Robert Locke taking advantage of that blank check all the way back from February of this year at Winter Blast in Glen Burnie, getting a title opportunity anytime he wanted. And after losing the MCW tag team titles earlier tonight, he wanted to make sure that he left 2022 still a champion here in MCW.
You got to wonder about the infrastructure of the trade now that they've lost some of their most talented individuals. Hold on. In Myles Hawkins, but the story here is the back of the Mecca, the center of the wrestling universe, just went flying into that pile of steel chairs.
The story here is there was a little flashback there, a little cohesion between former stablemates of the Dixon line, Rob Locke, Ken Dixon. But yeah, now Rob sees he's left in there alone with a very violent Ken Dixon and a chair at his disposal.
This didn't take long.
The train! What's left of him?
Picking apart the bones of Ken Dixon, Brandon Scott, the Busky one, Eric Martin.
And Brent, it's no DQ. Rob can do this. He can have his cohorts, his lackeys, his stooges. He can have them do his dirty work. And as he walks out with the prize.
Prone, big boot to the face. He's just a sitting duck, is Ken Dixon.
Yeah, Brandon Scott, Eric Martin just holding him for Rob Locke.
What is going to happen here with, hold on, Ken Dixon able to muscle the trade head first into one another. Out goes Brandon Scott.
Taking out the trade by himself, but Rob Locke, low blow.
The second one tonight, just as effective, just as brutal. What a game changer. That full Nelson locked in.
Full Nelson slam, and this may be it.
We have seen Ken Dixon battle against insurmountable odds. We have seen moments where we had counted out Dixon, thought it was in the bag as he was MCW champ. And guess what? He fought his way through. What the hell's going on?
It's Andretti's back and he's fighting his way through the trade.
Come on, kid. There's your champ, the current champ.
Action, this is your championship. You want to go back to AEW as still the champion. You fight with everything you have.
Boy, this kid, He's got fire. He's got passion. He's got a will to win like almost nobody we've seen in recent memory. And brother, he says, this psychopath, he ain't gonna ruin my night, and he isn't gonna dethrone me. Look at that, those just lefts and rights into the jaw of Robert Locke, you know, a young veteran known to take liberties with these young guys, and finally Andretti getting some measure of revenge. 100% in the 10 ring, bullseye.
Even with that eye, Action Andretti, with that wherewithal, that suicide dive.
The acumen, the on laser-like target focus. Man, Andretti, do not adjust your television screen's lights, camera, action. He is a special competitor.
And the two men that this night originally revolved around the I Quit match with the Mecca and Action Andretti. Yeah, this is about to be just a straight-up fight.
They've had some epic wars, these two, over that MCW heavyweight title in recent memory, which you can go to www.ragetv, mcwragetv.com. First month, first 30 days, free. That's mcwragetv.com. I'm too damn excited.
How can you not be? The Mecca, Action Andretti, going to war for the MCW Heavyweight Championship. The Mecca despises Action Andretti. Andretti taking the title, ending the second chapter of Mecca Championship Wrestling, the second season. He ended it early back at Autumn Armageddon, and the Mecca, he has been obsessed with ending Action Andretti ever since.
It's scary because whether we like him or not, the Mecca is as good as he says he is. Wow. Slithering out of that top rope predicament. That was really scary, Ricky. That could have been very bad. Hold on!
Stage fly from the top!
Got him! The leg hooked! Oh my God, Keener! Another 2 count. We gotta catch our breath up here at the desk.
And it was unexpected how this match has turned out.
It was unexpected that this match happened.
Exactly. But with the returning Ken Dixon, Robert Locke cashing in that check. And
Dixon looking for that. You know what this is?
Looking for his best move.
Almost ragdolling Action Andretti.
Looking for his best move. That's what won him the title. That's what may allow Ken Dixon to regain it here tonight.
But
Robert Locke.
Whoa! Action Andretti doing what he does best, remaining in this fight.
Robert Locke spoiled the I Quit match. Looked to spoil Ken Dixon's return. Looked to spoil the reign of Action Andretti. But Action able to roll that shoulder out.
The full Nelson captured. See, Ken Dixon.
Oh! Using Rob's own move against him.
What a main event. Our voices grow raspy.
It's all worth it.
And you gotta
Is
wonder,
that a staple gun?
That is a staple gun. You gotta wonder about the price these guys are willing to pay. Oh no. Oh boy.
Typically I'd say no, but do it, can't do it.
Oh, there goes his New Year's plans. The Mecca. Boys behind. Again, that shoulder. Again around the world. The Mecca. MECCA. That forehead vein is popping.
Oh, lock it in. Lock it in his answer. The answer locked into Ken Dixon. And this may be the answer that the Mecca was looking for to regain the MCW Championship.
That cross-face chicken wing, he calls the answer in perfect positioning. Dixon holding on. Keep your eye, though.
Action! Shooting star! Breaking up the cross-faced chicken wing.
What haven't we seen? What could we possibly still see in this MCW heavyweight title match here at Seasons Beatings? You talk about going out of 2022 with a bang. Holy God. Bodies strewn all over the ring.
Brent, what a night this has been. And we're capping it off with this impromptu fatal four-way for the MCW Championship. And you can see 3 of the 4 competitors just battling it out in the ring. Robert Locke probably still slithering around outside.
Oh, wow. Just slapping his own fist right into his eye. The Mecca did. Oh, Andretti!
Back into the eye!
He had one eye already.
Oh, Mecca doesn't care. Wait a minute. Ken Dixon with his best move.
Best move. He got him.
No way.
Peter almost losing his balance.
1 year to the day when Ken Dixon won his first MCW Heavyweight Championship. And now tonight, 1 year later, Seasons Beating, Ken Dixon, the Human Tire Fire, makes his return and is once again MCW Heavyweight Champion.
Hold the phone though, stop the presses. Andretti feels he wasn't involved in the finish, so gonna be reluctant here. You know, a lot of pride at stake.
Actually, Andretti fought like hell to get that championship, and now he knows. Reminiscent to Bruiser Strong when Ken Dixon gained his vote of confidence to Action Andretti. Action Andretti returns the favor here tonight to Ken Dixon, the new MCW Heavyweight Champion.
The walking wounded, standing tall. Andretti, nothing to be ashamed of as he continues his career high to AEW, and Ken Dixon once again takes the throne as the MCW Heavyweight Champ. Dixon takes the title, and it looks like the champ is going to give Andretti the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, what a main event. What a Seasons Meetings this has been.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our new MCW Heavyweight Champion. So who here watched AEW Winter is Coming 2 weeks ago?
You big bitch, Jacko, let's go!
It's okay, I can stop. I'm sure I'll be getting a lot soon. I started here 4 years ago on January 8th. I remember it being January 8th because it was my mom's birthday. I had told my mom that I wouldn't be there for her birthday because I was signing up to start wrestling school. And here we are, 4 years later, all the hard work I put into this very ring inside of this building, it all paid off. I've had some hard times. It is not easy making it in this business. It's not. That's why we support all of you guys who support us here. And you give all of us your energy, and you help us all with everything we need, whether it's selling merch, whether it's coming out here and giving us your energy, cheering for us while we put our body on the lines for your guys' entertainment. I and everyone back there, thank you for everybody here in this building supporting us. I really do. And while I may be gone, I might not be around MCW as much. That doesn't mean I will not be back here again to fight all of the incredible talent MCW has to offer. So this is not a goodbye. It's just a see you later. I love you all. I hope you all tune in for this ride that I'm on, because all of you are on it with me. You guys were here from the start, and you guys will all be with me to the very end of this thing. The sight to see has great things to come in AEW. So tune in and watch. Thank you all. I love you. Thank you so much.
Tune in to watch and tune in to MCW on RageTV.com. But we want to thank you for those who joined us on Fight for MCW Seasons Beatings 2022 was unbelievable. Wait till you see what we got for 2023. For my broadcast colleague, Ricky Owens, my name is Brent Daring. We will see you next time here on MCW Pro Wrestling.